sisi ni wanaume, wapige wengine kama watapiga. Wapige wengine kama watapiga. Tuliambia William Ruto mambo ya kuua vijana wetu itakoma. Wameua hawajaua.
Tiagas haiwezi maliza. Nyuki haiwezi maliza. Maji moto haiwezi maliza.
Edwin Sifuna is not a man Kenya's political establishment expected to become this powerful this fast. The Nairobi senator, born in May 1982 and trained as a lawyer, has transformed from a vocal party official into the most talked about opposition figure in Kenya today.
Unanijua? Mimi ni nani?
Rallies are drawing thousands. His name is being chanted in the streets, and in a country where political power has long been shared between two dominant blocs, Sifuna is forcing a question that nobody in Statehouse wants to answer. Is there now a third force in Kenyan politics?
Kule Nairobi wamechukua sasa ati Musalia ndio governor wa Nairobi. Si hiyo ni kukandamiza ukaduzi? Makosa yangu kubwa sana. Nimesema kwamba Ruto 2027 lazima aende nyumbani.
The roots of Linda Mwananchi movement lie inside ODM itself. After Raila Odinga exit from the active Kenyan politics, Oburu Odinga was swiftly installed as a party and immediately began aligning ODM with the President William Ruto, maintaining that Raila had left the party within government. That direction did not sit well with a section of the party. Sifuna's faction opposed the ODM Central Management Committee's decision to task Oburu with the beginning of pre-coalition talks with Ruto's United Democratic Alliance.
Bila babu ta. Sasa vijana, usikimbie hata chochote kinafanyika. Tutafanya mkutano leo, watatuua hapa. Leo watatuua hapa. Leo watatuua hapa. Leo watatuua hapa.
This group formed the Linda Mwananchi movement to rival the Linda Ground movement led by Oburu Odinga. The Linda Mwananchi caravan kicked off its nationwide tour with a maiden rally in Busia. The team then moved to Kitengela, where they encountered chaos, followed by Kakamega and Vihiga counties. Each stop drew progressive larger crowds and attracted heavier resistance from local leaders aligned with the government. In Kakamega, Governor Ferdinand Barasa and his deputy Ayub Savula warned against holding the rally, but Sifuna and his team defied the warning. A clash occurred between Linda Mwananchi supporters and those backing President William Ruto, leaving one person dead and two others injured. Despite the violence, the rally in Kakamega proceeded. During the event, Sifuna and his team reaffirmed that they would field a presidential candidate to square off against President Ruto in 2027 general election. Siaya Governor James Orengo, one of the movement's most senior figures, described the monument as unstoppable, warning those who tried to block them that what was coming was a tsunami. Vihiga Senator Godfrey Osotsi, another pillar of the movement, made clear that ODM had capable leaders ready for the presidency, listing Sifuna, Babu Wino, Orengo, and himself among them. The movement composition revealed its strategic breadth. Beyond the ODM rebels, the Linda Mwananchi team has also attracted figures from the Jubilee Party who supported the presidential bid of former Interior Cabinet Secretary Fred Matiang'i. Some of these politicians in Sifuna's team are strong allies of Wiper Party leader Kalonzo Musyoka, while others have close ties to Jubilee figures aligned to Matiang'i. Political analyst Joseph Mutua described this approach as careful political engineering by not consolidating under a single party. Sifuna's allies preserve room for negotiation, alliance, and realignment depending on the evolving political landscape. ODM's response to Sifuna's growing influence has been punitive. Tension peaked when ODM attempted to remove Sifuna as the Secretary General, citing indiscipline. Sifuna challenged this in court, with the political party's debut tribunal issued a stay order bending determination. He publicly stated that his position to any ODM support for presidential re-election was his core crime in the eyes of the party leadership, with Ruto warning to use his ODM connection to discipline Sifuna. The Oburu team replaced Sifuna as the Secretary General, with signal to many observers that ODM has become an instrument of Ruto's political operation. The movement is drawing admiration, but also pointed question from within the opposition itself. Mumias East Member of Parliament Peter Salasha publicly challenged Sifuna to be transparent about his true ambition, questioning whether the Linda Mwananchi rally were part of the broader political strategy to reclaim the ODM Secretary General position, take over as a party leader, or pursue the presidency outreach in 2027. Each of these three paths carry a different set of alliance, risk, and political cost, and Salasia's public challenge forced the movement to confront what it had so far left deliberate vague. Bakassi East Member of Parliament Babu Owino, speaking on a local radio station on February 22, 2026, addressed the question of the presidential candidate differently. He stated that the current focus on the movement was to fight for Kenyans and address the issues affecting ordinary citizens before any presidential consideration came into play, adding that the leadership had not yet converged to plan the way forward on that front. Even from the ruling side, the alarm is audible. East Africa Member of Parliament David Ole Sankok acknowledged concerns over the emergence of a potential third force, describing a possible alliance comprising Babu Owino, Sifuna, Winnie Odinga, and Dindi Nyoro as not only lethal but a political potential game changer. On February 21, 2026, at the Kakamega Rally, Sifuna announced that the Linda Mwananchi Caravan will pause its activities during the holy month of Ramadan, following a request from the Muslim community, with Mombasa set as the first stop upon resumption after the holy month of Ramadan.